By their very nature, open-world games are generally deep, engaging, and can take quite some time to complete. However, with a little digging, it is possible to find some games that take an open-world approach and that can be completed in just a weekend. And that's exactly what we're going to cover in this video. Starting off, the Pathless. The Pathless places the player into the role of a hunter with their eagle companion at their side. The pair then embarks on an adventure to lift a curse from the mysterious island that makes up the map. This is a short campaign as far as open world games go, with a completion time of about 10 hours and the most skilled players finishing it within 6 hours. Next up, Eastshade. Eastshade is unique in many ways, let alone the fact there's no combat. Opting out of combat, the player is tasked with producing paintings which are used to complete quests. This results in a rather relaxing experience, making players take about 6 to 8 hours to complete on average. Following up with a short hike. Filling the shoes of a small bird named Claire, the player is free to explore Hawk Peak Provincial Park in any way they wish. This includes walking, climbing, and even gliding around. The goal is to eventually reach the top of the mountain, meeting a wide cast of odd and cute characters along the way. Players can expect a short hike to take about 2 to 4 hours to complete. Following up, Sable. Sable follows its titular character on her coming-of-age journey as she explores the expansive desert map. Again, there's no combat in Sable, and this is one of the reasons why it is such a short game. Players can expect to finish the whole game with 6 to 10 hours of gameplay, with a lot of puzzle solving taking up the bulk of the experience. Next up, Shadow of the Colossus. Puzzle solving is a huge part of this game, which is the primary way players will take down these colossi. There is no combat outside of the boss fights, of course, and players can expect to complete Shadow of the Colossus in around 6 to 8 hours, so it is easily completed over a couple of short weekend playing sessions. Taking bronze, The Front. A few months after launch, The Front gained a new single-player game mode which was patched in called Adventure Mode. In Adventure Mode, the player needs to defeat a series of bosses alongside establishing themselves through sandbox-style survival gameplay. This is the longest game on this list to complete, taking about 20 hours for players to complete. In second, The Forest. The Forest sees players assume the role of the survivor of a plane crash, stranded on an island inhabited by cannibals and strangely mutated creatures. The player must locate their son Timmy, who cannot be found on the plane, which begins a quest to patch together clues as map fragments to find out what happened to your son. The Forest takes on average 15 hours to complete, making it perfect for a weekend gaming session. And taking the top spot, Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds sees players take the role of a space explorer. However, they find themselves stuck in a time loop lasting 22 minutes, with the local sun exploding after this timer expires, resetting the loop. Outer Wilds has great narrative moments and a well-designed open-ended universe for the player to explore. Surprisingly, for such a deeply engaging game, Outer Wilds can be completed in as little as 8 hours, but with 10 hours to completion being more common. And that's our ranking of the 8 best short open-world games you can finish over a weekend. Let us know how you feel about our list. This has been Bilal from Game Rant, and we'll see you next time.